struggle, when in fact, struggling is the only way you're going to grow and learn and succeed and be an influence to other people and just be a better person overall. I have to admit, like, I've struggled a lot in my life. Sometimes just because of other people, sometimes because of myself. Sometimes it's a combination. But it still doesn't stop me from taking chances. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say it doesn't stop me from taking chances. And sometimes I get, you know, in a corner and I'm like, you know, what do I do? Because last time this happened and this happened. I did get like that. You know, when something you really want, you keep getting shut down, and you really want this and you really need it. Forget wanting it. You need this. Okay? Oh my God. I've been there, right? But that's why it's so important. But I had someone in my corner. I had my other half in my corner. I had my mom in my corner. I had my sisters in my corner. You know, I had people around me, my son, my little boy, kind of just telling me it's gonna be okay. Something's gonna happen, you know, and you still don't believe. Like, I was like, yeah, whatever, all right, it's not gonna happen. Whew. And then it happened. So, you know, I have to say that they were all right and I was wrong, and I'm gonna tell you that you were wrong. If you believe that things are not gonna happen for you, you're wrong. Sorry, you're wrong. Things are gonna happen for you. My dad always says, no struggle, no progress. I live by that. Those are one of my favorite quotes because it's so true. Like, you cannot go through life thinking that you're just gonna fly and breeze through it and then everything's gonna be peachy keen and happy and gloriful every day. It doesn't work like that, right? You know that. Hello? So, you're wrong. You're wrong if you think that you're not going to be successful at what it is you want to do. You're wrong if you think that your dreams are never going to come true. You're wrong, because they will. If you're still thinking about your dreams, if you're still at this point where you're saying, my dreams are not going to come true, that means you're still thinking about your dreams. And that means that your dreams still have a chance at coming through. Now, when you forget about your dreams and you're like, you know, on to something else, then what do you care if your dreams come true or not yet, right? They're more than likely not going to come true. But if you are still thinking about your dreams, you're still thinking about your aspirations, they are more than likely going to come true. And you are wrong if you doubt it. I can testify to that. I mean, it was looking really dark, you know, everything was looking really, really skippy and like nothing. And people just kept telling me, it's gonna happen. And you have to, you know, it doesn't just like happen, right? It doesn't just happen, like you wake up and it happens. Like, things in your life have to happen with people, with relationships, with yourself, with your children, with your, you know, your job. Like, shifts have to happen, moves have to take place. And sometimes those moves are ugly. They're ugly moves. They suck. Like, they're annoying. And they make you even more discouraged. And then boom. Just when you think, you know, you can't handle anymore or you can't take anymore, it happens. I mean, people talk about this all the time. I'm not saying anything new that hasn't been said already. But I'm saying it to you, and that's what makes it different. I'm saying it to myself, too. So, you're wrong if you think that your dreams aren't going to come true. Like I said, if your dreams are still an idea, if those words about your dream are still coming out of your mouth every day, if those thoughts about your dreams are still rolling around in your head every day, and every day you're doing things to make those dreams happen, they will happen. You're talking about it. You're causing things to happen. You're causing things to happen which are going to make it happen. If you stop doing that, then it can happen. You're absolutely right. It is going to happen. I'm telling you, just a matter of time, you know. Just don't give up. Like, it's easy for me to say this now. You know, things are going well for me right now, but 6 months ago they weren't. And it wasn't easy for me to say this. I couldn't do these vlogs. I couldn't find the energy within myself to do it. I didn't care about making these vlogs. I was like, I got shit to do. Like, I don't have time to be talking to people. Right? Because if we're not doing good, then we can't do nothing for anybody else. Right? I'll talk about that in another video. But if you're useless to yourself, then what are you going to do for other people? Trying to help someone when you need help, you're broken, it's hard. I mean, you can do it, but all you're doing is breaking yourself down more, because it takes energy and time to give to someone. You're giving that energy and that effort to someone else. You're passing it on to someone else. But that's like having an empty bag of money and going, oh, hey, everybody, I got plenty of money to give you. No, you don't. You don't got no money. Even if you got $5, that's not enough money to give anybody. Keep your $5. Do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor and heal yourself. Fill your money bag. Heal yourself. Get it together. And then, you know, you'll be able to help other people. And why, if I need help, why would I want help from someone who's broken? Like, I want help from somebody who can offer help, who can give me something. Like, let's be real here, right? I take that back. It doesn't mean that I don't want help from somebody who may be struggling, but I will feel better if I know the person is not struggling and they help me. You know what I mean? I think I would feel a certain way if I know somebody's having a hard time, who's behind on something, you know, trying to catch up with things, and they want to give me something. I'd be like, no, keep it. You know? So back to my original subject. Avoiding struggle because it's easier, and you're afraid to get, you know, rejected. To sum it up, it really, really, really benefits you to keep going. Good old, you know, phrase, never give up. You know, there's always instances when you need to do what's best for you and your family. You know, you want to be safe. You don't want to do anything that's going to put you in danger or you're going to regret. You also want to keep in mind that avoiding things for too long, you know, I do this. I avoid things. I really shouldn't be talking because I avoid things. So I got a couple things that I need to deal with, right? But, you know, when you're ready, of course. And, you know, go into it with an open mind and being optimistic and being, you know, positive. And just kind of setting your boundaries, you know, what you will deal with, what you won't deal with. Being respectful, even though you're probably upset still. And forgiving and all that good stuff. All those things come into place when you talk about, you know, avoiding issues. You know, don't avoid them for too long. Nobody's perfect, right? It's hard for people to deal with problems as soon as they happen. Like, God, give me a minute to process this, please. But the good news is there's time. You know, you have time. And everybody else has time too. So don't rush.